Doug, so good to see you. We have an important question for all married couples.
Mhm.
Are you leaving free money on the table? A new study from the Center for Retirement Research found that nearly 1 in 5 married couples are
Mhm.
failing to coordinate their benefits, missing out on $760 a year. So, what does it mean to coordinate retirement savings as a household?
Yes, yes. So, by habit, individuals save separately inside their own retirement plans.
Yeah.
But what couples should do is, start to align their contribution goals, their contribution maximum limits that they have, and take advantage of these tax advantaged retirement plans that are offered to their employers.
hmm So the study found that many couples are leaving employer matching dollars on the
Mhm.
table. Can you explain how a married couple could unknowingly be missing out on that free money, even if both spouses are contributing to their 401ks?
Yeah, Aaron, and to be completely honest, it's common.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, by habit, we each always contribute to our own individual plans when we're working, right? But what we don't realize is that some plans have more advantages than the others. Meaning, my plan might my employer might match 100% up to half of my contributions, while my spouse, unfortunately, it's still a good benefit, but only gets maybe 50% of the
hmm
match of the contributions that she puts in.
hmm
So it's important to align your goals, understand which plan each couple has inside their own retirement plan and an advantage that they have, and then make the goal from there on what to do.
I'm glad you brought that up. So let's
Mhm.
say that we do have a different match. How
Mhm.
can the spouses, if one has a more generous match, how should
Mhm.
couples prioritize then their retirement contributions?
It seems cliche, but take advantage of the best plan first.
Mm,
And what I mean by that is, as I mentioned, if one employer plan has better, matching contribution and to what you can do, I would say maximize that out first, right? Direct the income there instead of taking from both your household income. Maximize the best plan first, and then once you can, take it to the next and do the best you can there.
mhm. So, again, to circle back to the study, it
Mhm.
suggests that some couples fail to coordinate, others purposefully want to keep their retirement assets separate. How
Mhm.
can couples ensure they're working toward the same retirement goals?
Absolutely, Aaron. And I believe that should be more of like a three-step plan
Yeah.
inside one conversation. And that's just by defining goals.
Okay.
Okay. And what I mean by that is your first thing to do is how do we maximize our net worth? Come together and say, hey, how can we maximize what we have for the future? The next would be defining that goal of retirement. What are you actually saving for?
hmm
Right. So have a definition of how can you get as much as you can and
Right.
what are you going to be using it for? But lastly, how do you protect yourselves and each other? Right?
hmm
And that goes into the questions of what you want your money used for in
Right.
retirement, how you want it going to your spouse or to others after your
hmm
passing. If you
hmm
can define these three things, that begins the conversation.
Okay. So, for couples who are watching today, what can they do this week to make sure they are maximizing every dollar available to them?
It's as simple as one finding out inside your plans what you have and what you can't do, what you can and can't do. But we're here to help. You bring that to us, you bring that to Provident. We're happy to have that conversation and that planning conversation with you both. It is a joint effort to come together and have these discussions and to build this plan. And that's what we're here for. And you
hmm
can do so by going to our website, which is providentwealthllc.com, by looking through us there, or you can straight up just pick up a phone and give us a call at 281-466-4843.
Yeah. Doug, thank you so much for your time today. It's just a good reminder that this doesn't have to be a stressful conversation. Have it with you can lower the temperature, make it easy. But I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for walking me through this.
Thank you, Aaron. I always appreciate it.